So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about like what I think of sneaker YouTube. I'm going to talk about my experience on sneaker YouTube, being a content creator over the last 3 years, some of the things that I do, some of my thoughts. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with this video. I don't know if I'm actually even going to post this video, but I just recently watched a video by a Sneaker Life, Mike the Compass. A lot of you guys probably know him. I've watched his videos for years now, and he's been on YouTube for like 10 years, and he was basically talking about like how much people can make as far as like sneaker YouTube and content creation and some of the things that he's experienced over the last 10 years, the way he's changed, the way he's sort of switched his content up. And it really got me thinking, like all the things that I've experienced over the last 3 years of constantly dropping videos. Like I've made, I think somewhere in the 700 video range or something. And so like it really kind of hit like home to me. And I know a lot of you guys are probably like aspiring content creators or influencers or whatever you want to call it. And, one thing that he kind of said in that video was, he got 1 million views this month and, it generated like $6,000. And, that's not going to be everybody, right? I can guarantee you that's not what I make on this channel at all. My channel, and I get views, right? I may not have like the subscriber count that everybody else has, but I do get views on my channel. It's not crazy views, but it's enough to where like I feel very, very fortunate that I have this platform and that people actually care about my opinions, what I have to say. It's a really great thing, man, and I look forward to doing these videos, as much as I do them. You can make money and, basically, without putting all my business out there, if you work really, 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 really hard and drop a lot of videos, right, and you do have some attention on your videos, people are clicking, you have a little audience, you probably can make like a couple $100s a month, right? My channel averages anywhere between 80,000 to like 130,000 views a month, like all across my channel. That's live streams, videos, any shorts that I put out in the past and stuff like that. A lot of times though, right, it's not enough to even buy one sneaker, right? So I wouldn't get into sneaker YouTube or content creation if your main objective is to make money. Do what you love. Always pick a topic or a niche of something that you really like care about, that you don't mind talking about over and over and over and over again. Like for me, I can talk about sneakers all day, every day, right? Doesn't matter. Morning, noon, or night, I can talk about sneakers. And it's, something that I have a passion for, that I really enjoy. And I love, sharing my experiences with everybody and, people commenting back to me about their thoughts and opinions. It's awesome, right? Another thing is like in his video, he, basically showed that he made $6,000, and he wasn't showing that to like make himself look bigger or, like to flex or anything like that. He was just showing like, man, if you work really, 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 really hard, and get to the level that he's at. I mean, he's what, 600 something thousand subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, if you work really, really hard and get yourself up to that level, you can make money like that. But it takes a long time. It takes a lot of work. YouTube is a lot, and I mean a lot of work. I mean, there's times, man, like I come home from work, I make a video, I edit it. Dude, I don't see my fiance till 10 or 11 at night, and I drop the video the next day. And then rinse and repeat. I'm not complaining, man. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of work, So the money aspect of it, is one thing, but you have to work really, really, really hard. Also, ad revenue is different between like the beginning of the year and the end of the year. Ad revenue is always higher in like November, December than it is in January, February, March, April. You know what I'm saying? Just because advertisers spend more advertising dollars in the last quarter of the year to, help out their bottom line, make their fourth quarter numbers look really, really great. So, they put all their marketing dollars in the fourth quarter, so ad revenue goes up a little bit. Also, for those of you guys that want to do sneaker YouTube, there's something called CPM or RPM. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but it's basically the amount you get per 1,000 views on your channel. So it'll be something like $4 or $5 for the most part of the year. Sneaker YouTube is considered entertainment, so entertainment does not have a very high CPM. So for every 1,000 views you'll get like $4. You know what I mean? So some other niches, like something in finance, you'll get $20 and $30 CPM. So for every 1,000 views, you'll get 20 or $30. But sneaker YouTube is not that. So if you're thinking about getting into sneaker YouTube and your main objective is to make money, I would probably try to go another route. You know what I'm saying? Because sneaker YouTube is not a very profitable niche. Now, there's other guys out here way bigger than me that have brand deals and things like that. You know what I mean? Obviously, they're making more money. But I'll tell you one thing, man, for all the effort and stuff that you put into something like this, like a channel like mine, it gets really expensive because you got to buy sneakers. And, the time that you put in, like the time that you put in is also worth something, whether it's a dollar figure or just your quality of life. You know what I mean? So you have to weigh all those things if this is something that you're thinking about getting into. Now, as far as like sneaker YouTube as a whole, I love it, man. I love it. I love the positivity of a lot of people, and I get a lot of positive comments. I get a lot of people that rock with me heavy, man, and I thank you guys for that. The support that I get on my channel is amazing to me. Like, I can't believe it half the time that I'm this blessed to be able to do something that I love. Can I quit my full-time job to do this? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? YouTube doesn't come with health insurance or a 401k or a retirement plan. You know what I mean? This is something that a lot of people do because they're very passionate about it. So when you see these content creators that have been around for 10 years, 5 years, 7 years, 3 years, like they're putting a lot into those channels. You know what I mean? I even like all the negative stuff too, man. Like, it always surprises me whenever, people start getting all crazy, in the comment section, or, other content creators that make, certain kind of content, there's a balance to it, you know what I mean? And I love everything about the sneaker community, good, bad, indifferent, beautiful, ugly. It's just something that I thoroughly enjoy. I don't get a chance to watch everybody's channels the way I once did, because I have a full-time job, and I kind of see myself as almost like a full-time content creator, just because like I put all my free time into this, you know what I mean? Like, I go out with my fiance like 1 day a week, you know what I mean? And that's after all my video work is done. But one thing that I am trying to do in 2024 is like have that balance, to where I have a good quality of life. I'm refreshed whenever I step in front of this camera, and I'm still able to put out the content I want, feed that passion that I have, for this whole content creator space and YouTube and the sneaker community. But I don't know if this video is helpful in any kind of way to anybody who's just interested in my point of view, or whether you have aspirations of becoming a content creator. But this is just like kind of like my thoughts and opinions. One thing that I do when I make videos is I always make videos based upon like how I feel that day. You know what I mean? So, if I just want to talk about the Jordan 11, you know what I mean? I'm like, and it's 2 weeks after the release and people may not care, I still make that Jordan 11 video. You know what I mean? Because like that's like how I feel inside. I trust my instincts 100% of the time. Works out for me more times than it don't. But like I don't just come on here and just make videos to I don't know, I'm trying to think of a better word for it, but like be fake. Obviously one part of being a content creator that is very, very important, and you can't overlook this, is you're not necessarily making content for you. A lot of content creators, not even in sneaker YouTube, but, just across, the whole YouTube spectrum or Instagram or whatever, they make content, for themselves, and the one thing about that is, it's great if you're just doing this for a hobby, but if you're trying to reach people, you have to make content that people want to watch, you know what I mean? And that's, there's a fine line there, you know what I mean? You could think people are interested in something and they're not. And you could think people are not interested in something and they very much are. It's like a balancing act. One thing that Mike the Compass said in his video that like really struck a nerve with me, because I am a musician, is he's like, it's like, a musician who writes a song, and gets a hit, and then writes a bunch more. Like, they're not all going to be grand slams. You're not going to hit everything out of the park. And like that part, I was like, dude, he's exactly right. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Mike the Compass, man. That was a good video, man. Thank you for posting something like that. And, let me know down in the comment section your thoughts and opinions on everything I talked about in this video. Like I said, I don't know if this is like helpful to anybody, but I don't know. It's just something that I was inspired to do today, just because, I watched the video and he like inspired me to make this video. So Shout out to everybody who supports me. I love you. I appreciate you guys. If you're new, hey, subscribe to the channel. More content coming on the way. And see you guys very soon. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.